What is going on, everybody? I'm going to do a Kickstarter unboxing for the Scale 75 Instant Colors. This box has been in transit for about 54 days. The last update I got on tracking was December 15th. So if anybody's waiting on the ghost brushes and I have shipped them to you, there's nothing I can do besides we just have to wait and see if they either make it to you or they make it back to me. But because apparently, shipping is still crazy. But yeah, this took 54 days to get to me from Spain. Normally, I bet it would take 8, 10, 12, maybe. So let's unbox it and see what we got. Let's check out what it looks like, and there we go. All right. Right off the bat, they got packing peanuts, which because I do sell stuff on eBay and my Kickstarters, I love packing peanuts because I reuse them. So, just right off the bat, I wasn't expecting these. Let me find a place for them. Trying to find one within arm's reach. Sorry, everybody. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I got a box. We're back on it. So let's just get through some packing peanuts. Jeez, maybe I can just dump them. There's maybe a lot. Okay. There we go. Packing peanuts mostly removed. Alright, let's see what we got here first. This is the Instant Color Primer Ice Charm. It's kind of their blue gray, cool gray. And this is the Instant Color Primer Bone Charm, which is their warm gray. This is like their equivalent of like Gray Seer and Wraithbone. Although this Ice Charm looks much darker than I thought it was going to be. It's not dark, but it's not as just a hint of off-white. It's much more in like a blue-gray color. Cool. Always good to have primers that you can airbrush with. And I use the contrast paints quite a bit too, so I'm happy with that. A nice thing of bubble wrap. I'll reuse that to ship. Beautiful. More packing peanuts. Yeah, so if you've already been using the instant colors or are looking to try them, let me know your thoughts on them. I was pretty happy to give them a backing or support on Kickstarter because I've really been enjoying the contrast paints a lot. I think it's very nice to use them to just block in colors and get some interesting variations. And then you go back in, highlight on top, hit it with the ultra matte varnish, and the models look great. Alright, let's try to get this out. Oh! So I got this like treasure chest. Nice! So this is a piece of cardboard that was for the latch, I guess. Cool. Let me make sure, is there anything left in the box? Oh no, okay. So this is it, everything else fits in the box. So my pledge, I believe, was this treasure chest box. Love this bubble wrap. Definitely reusing that. Thank you. I always feel like that's like an extra 50 cents or $1 worth of value. Oh, let's see if we can get this. All right, so this looks really nice. I honestly didn't even want the box, but this was the pledge that got you all the paints. And I think there was a little discount on getting them all. So there it is. Treasure chest box. I might resell this box just because I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. We'll see what's inside. But it's pretty nice. Let's see the bottom. Yeah, it looks like, they put some kind of finish on it. Put in the logo on top. Let's smell it. Smells like wood. All right. So it's got a little latch here. Oh, that's neat too. The little latch, I know you can't see it, but there's actually a key that locks. I don't think it comes out. No, but it's like a little locking mechanism. So now it can't open. And then turn it, and I can open. This is a nice box. I don't really want the box, but maybe I can do something with it. Oh, there we go. There's that. You know that smell when you walk into Home Depot and it smells really nice? All right, this is the Acrylic Medium Dispel Magic. I believe this is just their thinner. Excited to have some of this. Hopefully it works well with the contrast paints as well, because I think this will end up being much cheaper than the contrast medium that Games Workshop sells. So if it works, it works. We have Holy Charm, which is their white primer. Fantastic. Never have enough primers. Bone Charm. Okay, yeah, that is the other one I got. So Bone Charm. 2 bottles of that. I actually paid for the add-on to get the extra primer. And then another Ice Charm. So you can never have enough primer, especially airbrush primer. And if you can get it at like a deal during a Kickstarter or something, it's worth it. All right, here is some little... All right, so let's see what's in here. Looks to me, looks like we got your pretty much generic art store color wheel. Yeah, just your normal color wheel. This has really no value to me. It's just, it doesn't mean anything. Because once you understand some color theory stuff, the color wheels, you know, I don't know. It's like a good learning tool when you're learning, but so I might give that away or something. It's not really worth anything because you can get them really cheap at like Michael's or a craft store. More bubble wrap, love it. But we don't need a color wheel. I might have a friend that might want it. Looks like we got a nice sticker. Instant Colors sticker. I don't use stickers. These are probably like stretch goals. I don't even really remember. Oh, it looks like I got a couple stickers. Hold on. Oh yeah, there you go. 3. So, stickers, color wheel. These might have been stretch goals. I don't honestly remember. Metal and Alchemy Thrash Metal. I have all the scale 75 metallic, so I might actually have this color already, but it looks like a nice silver. Can't go wrong. You can see I mean, this is just a fraction of the paints. They're all over. Because obviously when you're in this hobby, you got to hoard a bunch of paint. This here appears to be, looks like an instant color pin, but on the back, it appears more like a bottle opener. So I'm thinking this is like a magnetic bottle opener that you keep on your fridge. So that's cool. I don't really drink anything that comes in a bottle, but I might put it on the fridge. Got a couple little decorative, maybe 32 mil bases. Some resin bases, just 2. Would have been nice if there was like 5, so you could put a whole squad on there. But when you're working on like maybe like a model from like a Dungeons and Dragons or something to paint and sell, those are nice to just put on a base like that. So you can increase your value for what you sell it for. This is like a little brush stand. Let me demonstrate it for you. So you just put it there and then you put the brush on it like that. I won't use that, so we'll see if somebody wants that. I just lay them on their side. You can keep them in a cup. Once, I guess you can't, it's off camera, but you can store them like this once they're dry, or even if they're just a little damp. But I don't have any problem wiping them off on a towel and laying them on their side. So this is a cool little thing if that's something you're worried about, but it's not something I need. This is really cool. I've never bought the mold line scraper from Games Workshop. So now I have my very own scale 75 mold line scraper. which I'm excited to try because I hate mold lines, and maybe this will make it a little easier. I don't know. Seems comfy. This is a little teeny tiny paint palette. They are very, very cheap. I think like you can get them here. You know, I use these sometimes, so I'll use this. I'm not mad at that. But I don't know if it was a stretch goal or if it was like a part of the box, like what you're getting as far as value in the box. But you know, I don't know, you think they're like $5 for $1 at the dollar store, maybe $3 for $1. But anyway, I will use it. This one's a little sturdier than the ones at the dollar store. And now let's go into some paints. I guess we can just lift this right off the top. So it looks like we got all our paints being held in this little wooden fixture. Looks like this is mostly maybe reds, greens, yellows. Let's hear. Oh, listen to that. Rattle ball. I love that. All right. Awesome. Ooh, full healing. Full healing. This color yellow is named Full Healing. All right, so the color names are going to be Phoenix Feather, Evil Root. I think the names are going to be abysmal to try to like, I don't know, tell each other like, oh, what color did you use? Corrupted Stamina? Yeah, you know, I don't know. But whatever, they have to name it like that, I guess. Just for, I don't know, branding, maybe. And then it looks like the bottom rack had quite a few that bounced out, I guess. So let's get them back in their spots. All right, so here is the other rack. Actually, these racks are kind of nice. I guess I could stack them somewhere. Maybe I could figure that out. But it looks like, yeah. All right, you got to put your primers. So perfect. That's cool. So you get the three different primers: white, off-white, warm, off-white, cool, and then the medium. So they'll all fit in there. So that's great. I love that. Great feature. I like these little boxes. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I guess keeping the paints in them, and then maybe I just stack them. And that should probably be good enough. Here's a piece of wood with some hot glue on it. I don't know where that was supposed to be. So that broke off somewhere. I don't actually see where it came from. I wonder where that came from. Cool. So, a piece of balsa wood or plywood with some hot glue on it. Maybe I'll find out where that's supposed to glue and re-glue it. And then you got the Instant Colors manual. Let's see what we got in here. So you got healing potions. Looks like it's showing you. Put some yellow down and some red. One thing that was interesting when they were demonstrating these on the KickStarter videos. Ooh, Savage Beige. Nothing's more savage than beige. Let's read a few more of these. Salmon Fury. I love that rattle ball. That's a good. All right. The names are really funny. Salmon Fury, Savage Beige. Here we got Gray Spell. That one's not funny. Acid Green. Okay, well, maybe we already found the funny ones. Basilisk Green. Sulfur Yellow. Okay, so I guess only some of them are funny. But one thing that was interesting, these, a lot of people, I think, were thinking these were going to be as bright or saturated as a lot of the contrast paints. And from the videos they demonstrated with, it seems like these are much more subtle, almost like a thinned down version of the contrast paints, that you build up layers of it and by jumping through colors. I think that's what they're showing you here with like a yellow and then an orange and then a red and red. You know, I don't think it's as simple as just you know, the one coat that like GW was talking about. I think what they're trying to do is basically you're painting with like watercolor or glaze methods and just building it up. So it's not about one coat, it's about building it up with different layers. So there on that zombie guy's skin, you could see they did like a flesh tone, and then they put in some like green tone. It says they started with a skin color, human flesh, then intermediate shades with zombie skin, and then deep shadows with undead dragon. See, they're building up. It's 3 layers of their instant potion paint, but it's not supposed to be the one coat. So I think people might be misunderstood on that, which you should be. I think these are going to be great. I think they're going to be super fun. And this one, so it kind of shows you, basically it's showing you the greens, and then the blues are called manas, and then I guess the browns are berserk potions, right? So browns, maybe oranges too. Yeah, so here on this crate, wood color in with wild beast, wood shadow with endurance brown. So it's not just saying put on endurance brown, it's saying, you know, do the first tint of wild beast and then hit it with endurance brown to build it up. So you get some cool effects. I'm sure, you know, with this many colors, definitely infinite effect possibilities. I don't usually ever go back and look at these much. Painting to me, you know, it's more of a, like a discovery process. You're solving problems, you're working through it. Tutorials and things are kind of fun to watch before you go to bed or whatever, but it's not something I follow along with. It's something I would watch to get ideas. So I might look through this a few times, see how they kind of use them, and then I'll teach myself. Looks like the rack, both rack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of the racks are 6 by 4. So what's that, 24, 48 colors? That's a lot of new contrasty colors. So that's cool. I'm very happy with that. And I don't remember how much this cost. I think it was around $200 or $300. Which if you're getting 48 colors, so let's say roughly 50 colors, if they were $3 a piece, that'd be $150. They're usually not. They're usually, you know, over 4. So, you know, I think it was mostly like buy the paint and get everything else free. Not sure. And I added on some extra primer and stuff. And there you go. So it looks like maybe you could stack it like this. And there would be a little bit of room. Let's try. Hopefully I don't just drop these or they don't just all break. They don't feel like super sturdy, but they're nice looking. So there you go. So yeah, you could kind of stack it and put the primers on that side. So I believe they'll be able to just kind of be stacked in the box. Oh yeah. And then I got the 2 extra, which I can just put on the side there. And then everything else I did not need. I'm almost positive this was supposed to come with a paintbrush. I'm going to go back and check my Kickstarter. This did not come with a paintbrush. We just unboxed it. And I don't see one. So, yeah, I'll look through the packing peanuts later. Or, you know, right after I turn off the video camera. But I remember laughing to myself thinking, like, I don't know if I need this pledge because I definitely don't need some of this extra stuff. You know, so I thought I definitely wanted this. I didn't know I was going to get this little mold line scraper, but my friend who got a smaller pledge already had his and he got one, so I'm happy to try this. But yeah, I thought I was supposed to get a paintbrush. Now I happen to own a paintbrush company, so I don't need a paintbrush. But, you know, if I was supposed to get one, I guess I want it. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, super happy. This seems very cool. Let's try and... What the... Hopefully that didn't stop the video. And there you go. It closes right back up. All my paints and primers are in the box. All my extra stuff out of the box. Wonderful. Super worth it. These probably are shipping out to retail stores soon. So if you have a local game store that's stock scale 75, you'll probably start seeing these and you'll be able to pick up just the bottles individually. And I'll probably be using them, on streams and stuff. I love the contrast paints. I think I'm going to love these as well. And very excited to get them. So thank you so much for watching. We will be resetting up the camera back on the face down area soon. Probably do some paint streams or, whatever, and normal stuff I've been doing. But I was so excited to get this. I wanted to show you guys. And I think it was totally worth it. So scale 75, good paints so far in my experience. And I'm happy to try these out. Thank you guys so much. Please let me know in the comments if you've used these. I would love to hear how they were working for you, because I've kind of got some brief mixed signals from like glancing at Facebook groups and stuff. So I would love to see if any of my subscribers are using these right now and if they like them, if they hate them. It would be a bummer if I find out I hate them and I have 48 colors. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I think I'll make them work. So yeah, thank you so much. Please subscribe, comment, like the video. Make sure you hit the like button. That means you won't spill your Nuln oil, and that's important.